I think we're actually burying the lead. Hey, OC, how did you know that Parsons was going to be able to rush the passer as well as he did? You're the only person I've ever seen to ever say that Micah Parsons could be a put his hand down guy. So I need that question answered.
The OC.
And Boss Show me, bringing you obviously another one. Oh man, them balls is activated. They was activated. We gotta talk about that.
Like, we must have got a guard. That's the only thing that would have made him do that. That's it.
He know.
No, he know. Because he been watching Twitter, man.
Yes, indeed. And obviously, I have some more updates about the Cowboys. It's gonna start heating up as we get closer to the game. But you know, it's always some news if you know what you're doing. Can you handle the truth?
You want answers?
My reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I do.
Boss, show me.
But certainly we'll do a real deep dive on putting some personnel together, whether it be through the draft, free agency. I know.
Good news.
Shot it. Fight for. See, that's how to go out. Don't go out, just sit back. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take Matthew Golden. No, fight for. You wanted physical. You said you wanted physical.
Fight for it. Yeah, man. So for those who've been rocking, y'all know we do our lives in the evening. So have a seat. We gonna have the phone lines going too.
Oh my God!
Somebody else said
It's
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Another one.
You know I ain't feel good about that. Gotta start it off right. Gotta start it off right, man. Like, get my music right, DJ. All right, listen. Let's get that a little bit more clear. All right, y'all should be able to see it now. All right. So, Sleeper app, go for a Hail Mary on your sleeper picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS and Sleeper will 100% match your first deposit up to $100 instantly. All right. So we've been talking about this on this channel a lot. It's the fact that basically at this time they have activated these guys. Big deal for our defense. And the more and more I've been looking at it, I'm talking about, and them boys coming out with no knee braces. Ooh, we take it easy.
Take it easy on my back.
So, no, that's fantastic news. So now it's official. And see, I've been showing y'all that this boy Overshown already been working with the one. So, you know, for all the people that been like, man, this defense needs to improve. It's getting ready to greatly improve. I do have some concerns though. I do. I ain't gonna never lie to y'all. I do have some concerns. We gonna talk about them concerns. But first, before we talk about those concerns, it came out from Todd Archer today. So with Todd Archer, he spoke about DeMarvion Overshown and Shavon Revel, and how they won't count against the 8 players allowed to return from injured reserve since they were on PUP. So it's official now. So, and they already doing a good job of leaking, pictures and stuff. So, they doing this on purpose, man. When they start showing videos and you start seeing them boys going out to practice with no knee brace, that is what you want to see. Hold on real quick. Let me go pull up Jerry talking about Overshown, because he went in today. Y'all give me a second. I ain't had that queued up, so I gotta go pull it on the spot. Then we go talk about it. But yeah, man, hopefully everybody doing well as I'm pulling this up, because I'm doing good. I'm doing so good, y'all. All right, here we go. I found it for everybody. You know I pull this stuff fast. All right, let me just make sure I got everything. Boom. Here we go.
Jerry, what are some conversations that you've had, or maybe the coaching staff has had with DeMarvion Overshown for him not to do too much? I know a lot of fans are kind of hoping for him to be this savior and superhero at the linebacking position because of what they saw in previous years. What are kind of some of the conversations for him just to play his game?
Well, I think that he really has had, frankly, an amazing rehab. He was moving around really good during training camp. Of course, he wasn't ready to go, but his involvement in the psychic of the team has been there. He's been very active, moving up and down in practices. He's, of course, a great, talented player with a lot of overachieving in his makeup. So he's been a part of things out there. He really does know what to do. Now, we all talk about the rust, not having played. Mm-hmm. That's real. But fundamentally, I would expect him to step right in and be familiar with what we're doing. And I know that it's going to be interesting to see how many snaps he gets his first game.
So he let out some clues with that. So there's a chance that he could be on pinch count. But I already did some videos in this where he was saying himself, and that was the benefit of him having actually multiple or going through this before. He knows himself when he's ahead of schedule or when he was behind schedule, and they measure everything. And when they was measuring his leg strength, his vertical, everything as they're trying to get him ramped up to play, he was like, I'm stronger now than I was last year going through my first injury. So it's official at this point. Your defense is getting ready to be much better. I would caution on one thing though, just one, is that we need to give Logan time to know the language. Now, let me pull this out too, because I was gonna probably do a video, but I might as well just talk about it now. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna just give y'all the juice right now, because y'all know I'll be really tuned in to them interviews, so too much don't get by me. So y'all give me a second to pull this, because our next level is really gonna depend on Logan. I want everybody to understand that. If we go hit the next gear, it's going to depend on Logan Wilson. So let me play this, and we go talk about the vision that Jerry is assuming. I'm not sure if I trust it though, just to be honest, because sometimes he can be selling optimism. But just listen, and then we go talk it through.
Jerry, it's Chris. Long time no talk to. How you been?
Hey, Cliff, it has been a long time. Chris,
yes.
I gotta get my Man, it's good to talk to you.
It's good to talk to you too, and especially coming out for this bye week. I know that you got these two significant trades that happened, and everybody's excited about that. Can you talk about what you think those two guys are going to add to the defense? Is it immediately, or is it something that's going to ramp up that Eberflus has to work those guys in? Or
Great question, Chris. Chris Arnold, great question. Thank you, sir. Is it immediate? Is it going to be a ramp up? Thank you. Take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
or are they going to be able to hit the ground running?
No, they're going to hit the ground running. Certainly, we've got
So he's saying the plan is for them to be go.
Teammates that are there as well, and so you say, well, is there going to be competition? The answer is there's always competition, but in the case of our linebacker, he'll fit right in. He understands our system, plays it, has been in it.
Do y'all believe that? Because I don't know if I believe that. He's been in our system. Jerry, are you?
You are fake news. Wrong.
Hold on, wait. Let me listen to Jerry.
We've got their teammates that are there as well, and so you say, well, is there going to be competition? The answer is there's always competition.
Hold on. I like one of my brother's comments. He said, Flu still your defensive weak link. Hey, I'm doing a show on how to fix Eberflus. That's going to be a very important show because we do have a risk, and that's our back end. I'm going to be all the way honest. I ain't going to never lie to y'all. I'm not going to just lie to y'all like that.
But in the case of our linebacker, he'll fit right in. He understands our system, plays.
And see, DX Flash, he say, what do Bengals defense run? And see, I don't know. But see, it's one thing I do know. Whatever defense they run, likely they don't have the same language. So it's like, man.
It has been in and out of it his entire career. The main thing is his
man.
Oh, you see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
He's been in and out of it his entire career. Okay.
You are fake news. Wrong.
insects. He's got the ability to read the play and get up in the gap, which I think will be real additive to our defense. And then, of course, immediately we're going to get the help that we need with that rotation. I'm excited about our three defensive tackles in there.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm excited about that for real. That's the part I'm excited about. I'm nervous about that back end, but I'm excited. I'm excited about that front. Ooh, our new front and the new linebackers. Wait. Cowboys fan Trey say, I always feel good until I hear him talk.
And the kind of rotation that we can have, it should be immediately impactful on our defense.
But Logan is going to be the key piece. Logan is going to be the key piece. So obviously, you know, when I look at my boy Overshown, right? I feel really good about that. I do. First, I feel good about him cerebrally. I think he's going to be in the right place. and he's going to play extremely fast. He's going to play fast, and it's going to be fun to watch. Oh my, that front seven is finna be nasty. Get ready for a show. Now, it was one thing when I did a video earlier, and the video is doing well. If you haven't checked it out, make sure y'all go check out the video that I just did about Shavon Revel's dads. Where he kept it so real, right? And he is publicly putting some high expectations on his son, which I like, and I believe it, because dads don't do that. Like, some people, like, you don't see coach dads overhyping their kids. Like, I know a lot of dads with sons that's either in Division I right now or in the league right now. Okay. Like, obviously Coach Fowler. If they speaking big, that's because they know. Okay. Now, I noticed something when I was listening to it that I didn't catch before, and I want to kind of hip y'all to it. Listen to this.
I did have one more question, and then I dip out myself. Obviously, I've never seen a corner with a brace. Is he gonna have the brace when he play, or is he gonna be able to go out there without the brace?
No, I wouldn't even dare let them put him on the field, and they shouldn't even.
That part I didn't hear. See, I caught that later. He said, I wouldn't dare let them put him on the field.
Be able to go out there without the brace.
No, I wouldn't even dare let them put him on the field, and they shouldn't even let him put. It'll be the first cornerback in the history of football.
That's so real, because I said the same thing. I said, I've never seen in the history of football, I've never seen it ever. Hold on, listen though.
And dare let them put him on the field, and they shouldn't even let him put. It'll be the first cornerback in the history of football.
See,
boss.
See, I mean,
oh shit.
So, partially also what's important that he talked about is he basically confirmed, gave us a lot of good tea, that Revel getting ready to go out there with no knee brace either. And he confirmed that they've been practicing sometimes without it. It's just something they've been doing just precaution. Now, we've heard that. That's already been out there. But I have trust issues. And I should, especially after Gallup. Yeah, I should, especially after Gallup. So after Gallup, I was like, after seeing how they rush Gallup, but it also, and let me just ask y'all a question. I'm asking y'all a real question in the chat. Doesn't that make you feel a little bit more comfortable that you got a dad that would say, hey man, I wouldn't let them do my son like that? I'm gonna have to turn off this phone. Jesus Christ, this thing keep chirping. Okay, hopefully that shut it off. You know what I'm saying? You have a dad, and dad did it before. So just don't that make you feel a little bit better? Now I can see if Jerry and them was like, he ready. If Jerry and them saying he ready, I'm over here like,
oh hell no.
But when dad saying he ready, it's different. Cause you know dad, like, and I don't know why I didn't catch it the first time. I caught it the second time. He said, man, ain't no way I would have let my son. I wouldn't have put my son out there. I wouldn't have let, I wouldn't let them do him like that. Just all the tea. Just give it to us, sir. But I don't think he played. Because listen.
News in training camp. He wasn't trying to make news in training camp.
Make news.
He made news in training camp because he went on 105.3 The Fan and said, my son ain't coming back for 6 weeks. I don't want
See?
my son come back for 6 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks.
I'm glad. He said that, right? And he wasn't predicting.
And Lau said, I'm glad. Clap it up for Lau. I was say, I'm glad. In other words, I'm glad you spoke up for your son because I didn't want them rushing him. We want him out there when he ready. Lau say, I'm glad. Listen to Lau.
6 to 8 weeks.
I'm glad. Come back for 6 weeks. I don't want my son come back for 6 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks.
I'm glad.
That boy Lau say, I'm glad. Oh man. Shout out to Lau, man. Shout out to Revel C. For real. That's looking out. That was the best thing to do, both of them.
He said that, right? And he wasn't predicting that. He was saying as a father,
yeah.
I want my son to be healthy. And everybody took it that, damn, something wrong with Shavon. He ain't come back for 6 weeks. That's not what you said.
Yeah, that's not what I said.
But it's 6 weeks later, Shavon ain't back.
Yeah. In other words, his dad wasn't playing about that. So now, when you put it all together, do you feel better? All the executives, don't you feel better with that sip of tea, with that knowledge that you see firsthand that this particular dad does not play about his son? This dad is willing to speak out. And to me, he said the most flyest thing probably this year. He said something that was so epic that I want y'all to write this down and write this on your heart. Put this on your spirit. He said, never be loyal to disloyalty. Boy, man, that was one of the, I was like, say that again. So this is one of them dads that if he like, my son ready, he's saying that because he wouldn't gamble his son. His track record also shows that. So if y'all haven't watched that show, man, watch it. Yeah, I'll break it all the way down. Y'all make sure y'all go back and watch that. I'm getting ready to probably take some phone calls. No, let me just go ahead and finish the next couple of topics. And then I'll take some calls. I'll take some calls then. I got the phones already ready to go. Y'all give me a second. Yeah, I got the phones ready. All right. Yeah. Enrico, you right. He say hit them likes. Yeah, please. Yeah. I've been noticing that, man. I've been having a whole bunch of people watching my videos. A lot of people forget to hit that like. Now, and I do understand, because guess what? I do it on my own videos. I will freaking watch my own videos all the way through, and sometimes I will forget to hit my own damn like. So don't be like me. Come in, take your shoes off, put them in a corner. You do that by hitting that like. That's how you keep the house clean. That's how you keep the content going out there to the world. YouTube wants to see engagement. They want to see y'all saying something in the chat. They want to see all of that. So the more you do all of that, the more you help this channel. He said, boss, your barber did his thing. You better tip that man. Hey, bro, you got a good point. Let me see real quick, because I got his card. I told him I was going to show, because I keep getting compliments on my haircut. Oh, man, so when y'all come to Dallas, Okay, I don't have his card in front of me. On the next time I go live, I'm gonna make sure that I showcase my barber's card, man, because he is one of the best barbers in the country. Real talk. I mean, you go give yourself your own phone number by the time he finished with you. Just look at that. I'm talking about, I'm completely crispy. I'm talking about face, everything, just, man, I almost gave my own self my own number. Like, man, let me get your number. Boy, let me get your number, man. Let me get my own number. You feel me? That's how you supposed to feel coming out the barbershop. You feel me? Ain't nothing like the barbershop, man. When you come out that barbershop, boy, you be walking different. You know what I'm saying? You walk with your head high, like you be like, this is what I want to show y'all though. This is what I want to show y'all. Then I'm gonna take some calls because this one ain't gonna take me that long. But this is so important what I'm getting ready to show y'all. Rock with your boy. Watch this. And I didn't know this. Shout out to Sleeper App. Sleeper App, dope. They be having some stuff. I be like, man, I didn't know this. The Cowboys have acquired 7 players via trade since the offseason. That's aggressive trading by Dallas. Think about it. For Dallas, who hoards their draft picks, that's big. And so, y'all know me, I'm Mr. Receipt King. I love me some receipts. If y'all know anything about me, man, y'all know I keep receipts. I went back and I listened. I was like, well, did Steven really change? So let me show y'all some things to make me think that he might have changed. So first, this question came in the offseason. Check this out.
From a personnel and roster building standpoint, salary cap management as well for Jerry and Steven, you guys talk about learning some hard lessons, especially from 2024, depth issues once you guys were ravaged by injury. Just as far as salary cap management goes, free agency and the like, looking in the mirror is one way that you can learn things. Another way is to look at what your opponents and enemies are doing and try to kind of take from their strategy.
Say, man, who talks better with their hands than No C? Like, No C be killing that, talking with his hands. Hold on, let me just, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna have to watch the whole thing.
From a personnel and roster building standpoint, salary cap management as well for Jerry and Steven, you guys talk about learning some hard lessons, especially from 2024, depth issues once you guys were ravaged by injury. Just as far as salary cap management goes, free agency and the like, looking in the mirror is one way that you can learn things. Another way is to look at what your opponents and enemies are doing and try to kind of take from their strategies. When you look at a team like the Eagles, for example, do you feel there's anything that you guys can kind of take from their strategies, seeing as they handle free agency a certain way and they're back in the Super Bowl this year, that kind of could work for the Cowboys going forward?
First of all,
Yeah, I think you certainly look at that. I think you look at your competitors in your conference, what it's going to take to have success, whether that's a 49er team or whether that's an Eagle team. Obviously, the 49ers, had the injury bug situation, and, in this salary cap era, if that injury bug hits you hard enough, it's, it can be difficult to overcome. And but at the same time, that's the goal, is to really do a good job with your draft, college free agency. That should be where your strong depth is.
So he's showing that he still has a preference, obviously, for wanting to draft and develop. But keep listening.
Obviously, this year we were counting on playing those guys right away. And they had to jump right in, and as the injuries came, more and more had to jump in. And but I think the bigger thing here is just where can we, which has been our goal in the past, where can we, in free agency, take care of some core needs so that when the draft comes, you are able to take the best player on the board, not unlike we did with CD. We weren't necessarily in that draft looking for a receiver, but CD Lamb's sitting there, and it's obvious what you do there. And I think if you do some things in free agency, like we've done in the past, to really take care of your roster before the draft comes around, you have a much better chance. But certainly, you look at the blueprints. Everybody does it different. Kansas City's doing a great job bringing young guys along, and those type of things. And
so notice he was saying this year, my boy Henny in the house. What's up, Henny? He said, we look at the blueprints and see, this was not our blueprint. We always acquired free agents. We didn't aggressively trade for free agents. We didn't. This is team aggressive. That's why we could be doing something. And we could also say this if we keep it real. Some of these are hit and miss, which is just like Philly. We laugh at some of Philly's trades. At some trades, we say, damn, they got that right. True or false? Some of Philly trades, we be like, man, get out of here, bro. Here we go again. Another washed up player that y'all trying to revive from the dead. And sometimes it worked. You can say that with us. We tried to revive Elam. A lot of people believed in Cannon Joe. Clark, he was already playing good. He kind of had some issues. Hopefully that 5-man front. Murray, he didn't pan around, but he could probably play better when somebody can align him right. He likely go light it up now. Pickens, super home run. Logan, I think that's going to be a nice home run, a base hit. And Quinnen Williams, that's a super home run, easily. But this part is moving different. Because I really keep up with this. A lot of people say the Cowboys are moving different. They getting free agents. Now, they always got free agents. They didn't always trade for them. They didn't make aggressive trades for them.
But certainly we'll do a real deep dive on putting.
Hold on, because hold on.
Like a team like Philadelphia, you certainly look at the way they're doing it, where they went out and.
So he talking about the blueprint. Listen.
Did some things with some veteran players. You have to take a look at that.
That just makes me smile.
Doing a great job bringing young guys along, and those type of things. And like a team like Philadelphia, you certainly look at the way they're doing it, where they went out and did some things with some veteran players. You have to take a look at that, and then you got to find exactly what fits your core, your DNA with our players and what we have, and what gives us the best chance to compete against. Certainly, you start with your division, the Eagles.
He ain't lie. Cause listen, y'all, that's what was frustrating me when I was talking about we need to get some shoes. Do y'all feel me now? Like, I know y'all already felt me because everybody in here is smart. But I was mad as hell in the off season.
Is it the shoes?
When they was bull crapping on them shoes. Cause it was like, Philly is winning too many games with a tush push and getting these extra downs by dominating the line of scrimmage for us to be cheap on nose tackle.
Is it the shoes?
And he basically said, yeah, we got to build and we got to look at how they doing it. And maybe we need to do that. And so when I look at it, they're doing that. Now listen to him. Listen to him. He kept talking. Listen to him.
But certainly we'll do a real deep dive on putting some personnel together, whether it be through the draft, free agency. I know, typically that's not been the way we've done this team, but we'll certainly look at it.
He ain't lying. Typically, this ain't the way we do it. This ain't the way we do it. And this was in January, y'all. This was in January. Always seeing the end of the bastard era.
Yeah, no, typically that's not.
If y'all don't know what I mean by bastard era, people know what I mean that have been watching this channel a while. If you've been watching, because we used to show so much preference to our drafted guys, I used to call outside free agents bastard children. Like, they're your kids, but they almost treat it like they're not blood. To the point, Steven would say our guys when referring to drafted guys, meaning these other guys are not really our guys, which has always been weird to me. So when I say bastard, because I got a lot of new people subbing to the channel, so I got to explain some of this stuff. Yeah. Are we seeing the end of that thinking? Because if we are, even though, listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Even though we might have had a slow start, your future should be really good. Because we know how to draft. We also look like we know how to get free agents too, and we know how to trade. Will Clayton them got a good scouting department, is what I'm saying. But listen.
Been the way we've done this team, but we'll certainly look at it and, put really good, not only players, but good football character people with some of the men we have in this room right now. And we have a lot of great players on this team.
And he did it. So listen, y'all. It's a lot going on. And then you go start seeing a lot of us pivot to more Raider specific content now. Especially as we getting closer to midweek. You go see the pivot from a lot of us content creators where we go start being game specific content again. But as I pause through the bye week, I see some good reasons to be hopeful. Yes, it's a very long shot. It's a very long shot for us to make the playoffs. But we got some very good foundational pieces too, y'all, to where you have a real chance. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the one thing that scares the hell out of me, and I'm not going to lie to y'all, and I think we have an answer. What scares the hell out of me is the safety room. And my brother Tyrone Church has been doing an amazing job. He's been doing an amazing job of screaming how deep the safety, the free agent market is right now. You still have some potential ways for your team to actually improve. But the Dallas Cowboys are not going to do it, to be honest, unless we win with what we got. We have to first win with what we got, and them safeties either have to play bad. And if we start winning, Dallas might make a move. What do you mean? like the T.Y. Hilton move. Remember, he was a free agent, similar to these safeties. And these are good safeties by name. These are some good dudes that likely will come in here day one better than what we currently have. Safety with the return of Malik Hooker, and safety with the return of Donovan Wilson. It was a lot of film put out there early of us getting bombed. And I just don't think offenses forgot that. I don't think they forgot that. Do y'all think they forgot that? I don't think they forgot that when Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker was in the game, that this defense was very, very vulnerable to the deep ball. So we're going to be doing some work on that. So my boy Tyrone Church has already supplied a good list. Like always, what we do on this channel is we gonna go to the film on these guys, try to see what they got left in the tank as much as possible. We go do our homework, see who was actually playing this year. Yeah, because there's some opportunities out there. Like for instance, Thornhill is available. Yeah, Diggs available. There are some opportunities out here for safety, and we have to be open for that. I trust the upgrades in that front seven. I trust the hell out of it. My common sense tells me your front seven finna be dope as hell. My common sense also says we better watch that back door.
Piling paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
All right, we got the phones pumping. My internet must be tripping. Okay, we got some people already in. No, we don't. All right, so we got the phone lines pumping. Y'all come on in. Okay, we got us one caller. All right, let's get it. AJ.
What's up, boss? Show me how you doing today.
Man, I'm chilling, man. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good. I want to mainly speak on two things. I want to ask you, what would be, because I feel like we're going to be doing more 5-man front. What would be your 5 defensive linemen you throw out there on, let's say, a crucial third down?
Okay, Quinnen, a third and short.
Nah, let's go 3rd and 7.
Okay, then that's gonna be Quinnen, and that's gonna be Osa. Easy.
Okay.
3rd and short. That's gonna be my jumbo package. That's gonna be Quinnen, and then that's gonna be Clark. Easy.
I would say goodbye. It'll be Quinnen. It'll be Osa. I gotta throw Houston in there at the end.
For 37.
Hold on. 37.
Let's talk it out. Because I agree with you on Houston. But then we also have the emergence of Clowney. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean,
don't do Clowney like that, AJ.
I only see one game, boss. I really did, and it was against the Cardinals. But it looks like he's revving up. I'm not going to lie.
He does look like he's heating up. Yeah.
But I might want Ezeraku out there over him. That's just my opinion.
Yoga fire.
Or especially on a 3rd and 7, I might want Ezeraku out there.
You have a point.
And the fifth person on that line, I'll bring him. Yeah. So we're doing a 5-man front on 3rd and 7. It'll be Clowney, Ezeraku, Houston, Quentin, and Clark. That'll be mine.
Yeah, I like what you're thinking. I do. I like it.
That'll be mine. Now my next topic is, I ain't gonna lie, because I heard y'all live on Law's show yesterday. Revel Pops. Shout out to him.
He did his thing.
But man, the way he talking about his son, he only get 3 games to show me. He only get 3 games. You better come out smoking out the gate the way you talking about your son. That's the honest to God truth. I see this tape and I know he is supposed to be a first rounder, rightfully so, but the knee. But man, he better come out smoking, because he was talking about, oh, you can't throw it to his side 3 times. Oh, he gonna come up with that ball. So we gonna see. We gonna see, because we got the Amon-Ra St. Brown's boss. And these next 3 weeks, we got Amon-Ra St. Brown, we got the J Dubs, we got the Smitties, we got the AJ Browns, and the Brock Bowers of the world. But I'm more so focused on the Kansas Cities, the Eagles, and Detroit. Show me something by them games.
Shit.
How you feel about that?
I think you tough, bro. You tough.
So all right. So my honest to God question is, because you were asking real good questions to his pops.
Yeah.
How many? It's 8 games left. How many games can we judge him fairly? What's going to be the benchmark where we judge him fairly?
He got to get to at least 6 games to me.
Okay, now if he gets to these 6 games, right?
Yeah.
And he don't start all these 6 games, then what happens? Because I still have Trayvon coming back, and I think when Trayvon comes back, I don't care what anybody says, he's our best DB.
Yeah, that's safe to say. Yeah, I agree with you.
So, is he gonna stay on? Is Revel honestly gonna stay on field? Because some of us do like Reddy Stewart. He plays solid. He plays solid in the slot. So my main question is to his pops: when Diggs gets back healthy and we have all our DBs, where does he fit in? Does he start, or is he gonna be a rotation guy?
I honestly think it depends on Revel. Revel got to take something. You feel me? He got to take it.
Yeah, he got to take somebody's spot. So I just want to see whose spot he take. But that's all I got.
But I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you why I feel good though. I'm gonna tell you why I feel good.
Why?
The main reason I feel good because I know a lot of dads / coaches, and they sons usually come out dogs. When I look at dads that was that hands-on, like when he said, man, I done cussed him out plenty of times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like them coach dads like that, one of them, man, I only know one way. You know? And he made a good case. The case that he made that got my attention is when he was like, he played on a hurt. He had a hernia last year, man.
A sports hernia, yep. I remember saying that.
And so he So he had all them high grades and he wasn't even healthy. I'm like, that's logical. Isn't that just logical?
Yes, no, but like I said, the way he's talking about his son, he needs to show and prove right away.
Wait.
You need to come in and take a nigga spot right. It has to be irrefutable. Okay,
at minimum, we need to see traits. We need to see burst. We need to, even if he lose, we got to be like, nah, I see something. Stay with him. You know what I mean? It can't be one of those. Ooh.
Yeah, and mind you, he said his son's a tackler too. Because I've listened very well. He said his son don't miss tackles, nothing. He can't throw his way 3 times, and he's gonna come up with the ball. He plays good in zone. He plays good in man. He plays everything. So I want to see if he like that with them blonde dreads. I want to see.
I'm gonna be honest. The thing that I like about corner is that one position that can make a fast transfer into the NFL. It don't take 3 years like defensive tackle. Like we start seeing that Diggs was gonna be his rookie year. You know what I mean? His rookie year, we was right away. You can see it right away. I think it's gonna be like that with him too. I don't think he go hit his stride into next year and the year after that. But this year, I think we gonna see enough to be like feeling good. I think we gonna feel good. Being honest.
These next 3-4 games, I'm watching him heavy. And boss, we got to go on a run. Every game is a playoff game. We can't lose 2 games.
No,
I don't care what nobody says that, because people's going around saying we could lose 2 games. No, you can't. No, you can't. You have to win every game and 1 at the least, at max.
Right.
Max.
No, I'm with you.
Cowboys for life, boss. Feel me? Peace.
Hey, good ass call, AJ. That was a great call. Said, man, I love our callers, man. I must say, when his dad was talking, he gets 3 games. I love it. All right, man. So listen, we ain't got no more calls. Y'all said y'all ain't calling in. That's cool, man. I ain't gonna tie y'all hand like that. But listen, man, I got me a lot of quality content that I'm dropping tomorrow. These are gonna be fresh, quality, out the oven, fresh baked meals. Fresh. So I'm doing a deep dive on how to fix Eberflus, because at this point, running a campaign and try to get him fired, and now we this close, it ain't gonna happen. So we gotta pivot, because I wanted to put the pressure to get him fired last week, but obviously they didn't do it. So now we gotta talk about what's the breakdown, what's the risk, and how to fix it. Okay, because see, the problem is, it's so much talk about grits, meaning man coverage and blitz, right? It's so much talk about that, but I think we missing the key point and the timing of it now. Cause see, he runs enough man coverage or grits, and he throws a lot of blitzes in there now, more than he was. From a macro level, where you're looking at it from a helicopter, you looking down at the forest, it looks like he's schematically mixing it up more aggressive. But what people are missing, in my opinion, are the key moments. So I'm gonna get into how to fix him, cause see, he scares me on 3rd and 8. He scares me on 3rd and 16, 3rd and 12. Because to him, that's, let's run a zone. But in the I don't want to get into my content, but that's coming. And then I got a lot more original thoughtful ideas coming out. Not no cookie cutter content, like where we just talking about what everybody else talking about. We got to go out there and we got to really cook up some real ideas. We got to really get to cooking on these safeties. We got to start cooking that. We got to have some T.Y. Hilton plans. Cause see, the trade deadline is over with. That means we now have to start looking into free agency. We now have to go start looking at boys' Instagrams and go see what they personal workouts are looking like. We got to start scrubbing the ground. That's where we are. But it's your boy Boss Show Me, man. Bringing y'all another one.
Another one.
Make sure that y'all please take your shoes off when you come in the house by hitting that like. I really appreciate it, man. It means a lot to me. Yeah, so do it if you on the tube, and do it even if you on that book. Please. It helps the channel. I really appreciate it. Also, one of my sisters told me to do this. I think it's a good idea. A lot of people, y'all like to support. If you want to support the channel, one of the best ways to do it is through that Cash App. I really appreciate it. Anybody that want to donate to any of the upgrades that I continue to do, you can do it by $ Boss Cowboy Sports, man. Until then, your boy Boss is all the way out.